Hey guys, it's Eliza from Eliza Tall and Play 99, and today we are going to be debunking the Kylie Cosmetics Wet Set. This is a really great palette. It's very expensive. It retails for 62 bucks, but we'll get into that in a minute. Anyways, the thing that's special about this palette is that it's a cream to powder formula. It's a wet set, so the actual highlighters in here are emollient and wet and slippy, but they glide onto your face beautifully. I will be doing swatches throughout this video, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, there has been a little bit of controversy surrounding this particular palette because there are some noticeable similarities between this palette and the Colourpop Cosmetics highlighters. And I decided, because this is so expensive and so hard to get your hands on, I would share with you some dupes from Colourpop. And so if you want to see what those are, just keep on watching. But before you do, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Also, we are going to be doing a giveaway celebrating 200 subscribers. And if you want to be notified about that, make sure to hit the little bell button down below. It's a notification button that if you click it, you'll be notified each time I upload. So it's just the best way to keep up with all of my content. And let's just get into this. Let's start off by stating the obvious. There are a lot of similarities between Colourpop and Kylie Cosmetics, and that's for a certain reason, because they are manufactured by the same company, which is called Seed Beauty. Seed Beauty, I believe, has one factory, and I think both the Colourpop and Kylie Cosmetics are made in that factory. Personally, I do not believe they are the same formulas. Just from using them, I tend to have a better experience with Kylie Cosmetics. For example, I had an eyeliner from her that had glitter in it, and I put it on my eye and it looked beautiful, and then I found an eyeliner that was similar on Colourpop, and that eyeliner, because my eyes are so sensitive, it ended up making my eye a little bit inflamed. So I do believe that the ingredients in Kylie Cosmetics are superior. I also think that the packaging is far superior. My Colourpop lippies that I tend to carry around in my purse, like the logo tends to rub off and the doe foot applicator isn't as good. But putting that aside, the formulas are actually pretty similar, especially the eyeshadows. I've noticed that the lips, they used to be really similar when she first came out with her lippies. And then the Colourpop and Kylie, they're just no longer similar in my book, but some of the colors are extremely similar. And getting to that point, if you go onto Kylie Cosmetics and you read the description of a certain product, like let's say there's a lipstick that's described as a peachy nude, you can go onto Colourpop's website and browse the nudes, because you can specifically look at just the nudes of one certain lip product, and you can click through it, and there's bound to be a lip product that is described as a peachy nude, and when you order it, it's likely going to be extremely similar to the Kylie Cosmetics shade, if not almost exactly identical. Let me just show you a quick overview of this palette. The first shade, which is my personal favorite, is called Privacy Please, and on the website it is described as a silvery champagne. I don't think this reads particularly silver, but I definitely would agree with the champagne reference. The next shade is Do Not Disturb, which is a pinky silver, and that is a very accurate description. This reads very pink in the pan, but when you swatch it, it does not look as pink. Next is Unbothered, which is described as a rose gold. I really don't see the rose too much in this. I don't think it's a true rose gold, but I definitely think it leans on the warmer side of the gold spectrum. Next is Getaway, which is a deepened champagne gold. And Getaway is the only color I personally can't wear on my skin because I am the color of a marshmallow. Anyways, I did use it on my eyes today, and I really loved it as an eyeshadow. I used it as a base, and so I went and I cut my crease, and then I put a shadow on top to set it, and I think it looks rather beautiful right now. Anyways, I think these are multi-purpose products. You can use them as highlighter. I even mixed it into my foundation today, but I'm not really sure if you can tell. But overall, I think the formula inside of here is really good. Though I really like the Kylie Cosmetics Wet Set, I think it's a bit ridiculous to ask the average Kylie Cosmetics consumer to drop $62 for it. Most of her consumers are my age, and I don't have that much money to spend, and when I do, I spend it on stuff like this, and That's my priority. Makeup. Okay. The first dupe I have for you is the shade Wisp, which is a dupe for the shade Unbothered by Kylie. This is a beautiful gold shade. Though these don't look exactly alike, when they are swatched right next to each other, they do look really similar on the face, which is what I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to do a live face swatch, and then I will do some more swatches later on, so just get ready for that. One thing I really like about this palette is the mirror. Anyways, I'm going to use that today. So we're going to go in with the shade Getaway, even though it's too dark for me, on this cheek, and then the shade Wisp on this cheek. So I'm just going to use my fingers. You can use a brush at home, but I feel like this is the best way to do it right now. Personally, I like to bring my highlight up to my brow bone. I just feel like it looks more cohesive that way. This is the shade Getaway, and this is an empty cheek, so shiny, not shiny. I'm wiping my fingers off so I don't get any product transfer. As for the feel of each product, they feel very similar. The Kylie Cosmetics feel a little bit more slippy. And that's really the only difference. Though they don't look exactly alike, when you swatch them side by side, they look identical when on the face. Kylie. Colourpop. Down in the comments, just comment which side you like more. I think they look identical to me. I look like a glazed donut. Next dupe I have for you is of the shade Privacy Please, and it is the color Glazed by Colourpop, and it's kind of in a marbly kind of thing in the pan, which is super cool to me. And it's a Super Shock cheek highlighter, just like the last one was. These shades, they look pretty much the same. I'm going to do a face swatch. I'm going to use my brow bones this time. I love highlighting this part of my face. It looks amazing. I'm going to wipe off my fingers and do that. 2 fingers. You know he's going to find you. I might have put a little bit too much on there. Oh well. Now we are going to go in with glaze on the other brow. The bounty hunter's coming and don't care if you were framed. So on the face, these two look identical. I have 2 more dupes from Colourpop. Unfortunately, these shades are no longer sold on the Colourpop website. Colourpop has an extremely high turnaround rate, which means they are constantly coming out with new product, but at the same time, they're getting rid of old product. For the shade Unbothered, the dupe that I found was frosted. For the shade Do Not Disturb, the dupe that I found was iced. As much as it hurts my soul, I'm going to do a little test with a cotton ball. I'm going to brush each side and see which side has more product that comes off, and just see which one's a little bit more longer lasting. Ugh, don't take it off, Eliza. Yeah, that's not budging. There's a little bit that came off. I just kind of rubbed my foundation off when I did that last one. Let's try the other side and see if this comes off any easier. Nope, doesn't seem to budge. Neither side seems to be budging unless you like really take the cotton ball to it. So I think they're probably both pretty long wearing. The 2 major differences between these companies is that one of them has a little bit nicer ingredients, and that one of them you are paying for somebody's name. There's this huge superstar that is repping this company, that is endorsing it, that created it, and you're paying for Kylie's name. And if you don't want to support Kylie for whatever reason, or if you really just want to save some money, go the Colourpop route. But if you're a fan of Kylie, I definitely think this is a great product to have. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing me debunk the Kylie Cosmetics wet set, and I hope you're excited about all the dupes I shared with you. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big ol' thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And also comment down below which of these products you would rather have. And if you're not already, make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I would love for you to join this little family. Anyways, I will see you all later. Bye.